Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will talk about an important topic that is education in the pandemic. How can we make it known that this issue has affected many students with virtual classes and others who have not yet been able to go to their schools? Today we are accompanied by a guest. Welcome, Maria Jose.
Hi Sarah, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Maria Jose, I want to talk to you asking you some questions on this topic to see what you think about this. Let's go. One question. What do you think about the attempt to enter face to face classes well in a pandemic?
Well, I can explain that the main school I am for alteration this a moment. Some students attending class 1 or 2 days a week. Are told at some point they go to class once a month. It's a moment decision if you evaluate the role was virtually. The virtual class wasn't a more corrected way for many people. For example, Colombia is a country don't own they lost the field of technology. The connection to internet is very bad, and the rural area doesn't have a computer or a cell phone. That result, many students stopped studying since the beginning of pandemic. The education is a right, don't be a completion. So we back to school.
Oh, great answer. You are right with what to say. Now, tell me, students say they prefer virtual classes more than face to face classes. But many parents say it is not good for them. What do you think about what they say? Virtual classes have been a problem and why?
I guess that students studying in virtual class are the those that have an to connection online, and their choice work is talking as a virtual mom. For example, many things we buy in our store and making an appointment, reference our cell phone, we have a conversation with our standard friends or families, also the contributor in our entertainment. Everything is revolving around the technology, and we cannot deny. However, in our country doesn't have a will control the quality education. And then another situation is that many students have a component in their class because many parents have a work all time and cannot be present the children. And don't forget, as the 38% the population are the single mother. In understand of the component, the student then I get distracted easier. I think that important get a return or the private system until we have all the students employed in this field.
Okay, it's right. Now, and the third question, is it true when they say that students being in virtual classes can suffer from depression due to the lack of family attention?
The answer is yes. Since the beginning of pandemic, the greater concern of the teacher and the students were the consequence that the virtual education was once there isn't double the was that all. Some people got some the problems relational their mental health. Some students suffer from the depression, depression due lonely. Confidence set little attention from the parents and generally a lack of the interaction with the society. Before the pandemic, when education was face to face, the students spent time with their classmates, the teacher, the classmate and teacher, and they enjoy all the space of the school or university, as well as the support provided by parents with the time of pandemic. And the only class has changed a lot. Mm, Now students feel alone. They feel inside a big simulation.
Yes, yes. You definitely know very well about this topic. Depression is something that we must take into account, and because it may be, let's say, a hobby, but it is very attentive. Okay, and finally question, mm, what do you think about the lack of face-to-face classes? Is it something good or bad, and why?
As we have spoke, it is necessary to interact with another teacher and other student again. Many classes must be face to face. And in addition, the government has an inverted the capital to provide biosecurity to facilitate. Also, with the vaccine is a border. The school provide back to class in school. We must also think the learning is different because when you are virtually learning you can be have knowledge and information but the subject easily found in Google and this is a static intelligence but ever we have a learning it is a dynamic intelligence. The human brain guards the connection emotionally and the trust experiences. In the many European countries, the features are they have the good behavior with the society and reduce the levels of loneliness. Many teens school teach the being a good person with the boundaries and we continue this is the way many of us are the beginner laws and this is going to good. It is very important to create a good person. That's all. That is my opinion.
Very good. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much for joining me and talking about this important topic. And thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye.